I'd like to talk now about finding information on the internet. The material in your book and in the course itself of some of the activities is somewhat dated. The internet is changing so rapidly. There's a world of new things to see, so I'd like to show you some of those things. First, let's do a little review. We started in this course by brainstorming topics. The next step is to choose one of those topics and develop a thesis and write the research proposal. Then to write the research proposal, you have to do research in the library, and as we're going to talk about just in a few minutes, how to do research on the internet. The following steps we'll cover later on. First, let's talk about domain names. We're all familiar with this format, HTTP:. This, of course, is the protocol. www stands for World Wide Web. Twitter.com is the actual domain name. And of course, .com can be replaced by .edu for an educational institution, .mil for military institution, and there's a whole plethora of domain names out there. In addition, you can go into subdirectories by typing the directory / and the name of the file as you go forth. Another concept I just wanted to mention to you is the concept of the subdomain. If we take the same domain name that's up here, we add a subdomain. The subdomain is this portion right here before the dot. Search.twitter.com. You will often see this on the web, and this is not mentioned in our text material. If you want to find a particular domain name, one of the fastest ways to go to a search engine like Network Solutions, networksolutions.com, and you can search for it right here. Notice all the different domains that are available. .com, .mobi, which is the handheld mobile devices, .net, .de, which is Germany, Deutschland, .biz, a new one, .org, .us, .vz. There's a whole slew of domain names, and this aspect just keeps adding and adding and adding. You can see here all of the ones in Americas, Europe, Africa, Middle East, Asia, Pacific, and so forth. Now, we all know that if you want to find something on the internet, what you do is you simply Google it. You type in your phrase right here, hit search, boom, there it is. But do you realize how many sources you may get? You need to scroll down, and at the bottom of this, right down here, you see how many pages are listed. By the way, one of the best sources that I found on the net about what is the benefits and the pros and cons of website is this site right here, the University of South Carolina at Beaufort. So I would recommend this site right here as a more up-to-date resource than what is provided to you in the web resources for this course. Since this is a University of South Carolina resource site, we know it's pretty good, and it has bare-bones search engines, meta searches, gateways. How do we evaluate websites? You can find all kinds of good stuff on how to check the website, how to read web addresses. This goes into much greater detail than the introduction that I gave to you. And some of the other types of search engines are out there, including Dogpile, Yahoo, Ask.com, and so forth. However, when we think about search engines, unfortunately in this day and age, Google has more than 68% of the total market for search engines, so it is the dominant source for finding anything. Let's return to Google for a moment. By the way, I use a tool that from AVG that scans each website and tells you if there's any threats that are on that website. This is a very handy thing to have in today's day of sometimes dangerous browsing. But let me point out that we have advanced search right here. This is very helpful, and if you're not finding what you want to find, go here and you can specify all the words, exact wording, and any other parameters that you so desire. This is very, very helpful, and I suggest that you use this as you try to narrow down your topics and find information. Another resource that's increasingly more popular is Wikipedia. Remember, Wikipedia is not an authentic source. It's not vetted or peer-reviewed. However, it is getting more and more popular. So one way you can use Wikipedia is as a source of ideas for resources that you may want to examine. Another area that you may look for research that's really not mentioned in the materials at all are blogs. And here, the best blog source that I've found to research this area is a website called Technorati. And if you go there, you can enter in a search engine. It will search all different kinds of blogs around the world and pull all the information into one place. Blogs can be, depending upon who writes them, who contributes to them, they can be a very authoritative source and an important source of research for your paper. In summary, I know this has been a very short introduction, but hopefully it'll help you. As usual, if you have any questions at all, don't hesitate to give me a call. Thanks.